did. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here, girl. Girl. Come on, Sierra. Yes. I know that's right. Come on. Don't you want to come out? Come on, sir. I'm going in there. Don't you see my blinker on? Telling me to go. Weirdo. Oh, let me turn Sierra down before she stripped me off the internet. Girl, what happened to that car? Okay, girl, so we are down here. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, let me know you stopped by. I'm parking next to this man. He parked next to my parking spot. He in a damn field flying his damn plane up in the air 5,000 times. I'm parking right next to him. You didn't park next to my parking space. I'm gonna park next to you. That's just gonna be it. So anyway, so I'm gonna put this like this because the sun is about to come over those trees. So we down here, girl. We don't have nothing to talk about. You know, a couple of y'all tagged me in some things on Instagram, and I was like, okay, well, let's talk about these things. Girl, I had to listen to the whole thing this morning because she already responded to me talking about, she gave me some old generic, thank you for I appreciate your feedback. Sabrina Parr, Lamar Odom's ex-girlfriend. I think she was also linked to Tristan Thompson as well. Y'all tagged me in it. And I listened to the beginning. I didn't want to listen to the whole thing because I wanted to listen to it with y'all. It's the complete antithesis of this song. Okay. Let me go to it because I had to screen record it because I was like, she might block me because I called her a male worshiper. Sabrina Parr, y'all remember her? Okay. I want you to listen to what she said. And then the crazy part is, go ahead and like the video right now. First of all, go ahead and like the video. First of all, I looked through her content and she's a male worshiper. She's a black male worshiper. And even in her light-skinnedness, you are clearly having difficulty finding you a good black man. I want you to listen to her. They're the beasts. There are the beasts. There they are. It's so cute. And then after they pee, how they like scoot the grass back. They are the cutest things, especially that little one. Okay, listen. I want y'all to listen to Sabrina Parr. And she keeps saying she's stating facts, but she's actually not stating facts. Listen. But if you are a black woman and she's talking to a specific group of people. She says it at the very beginning. Here we go. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you are a black woman and you know you have a good black man at home, you need to do what it takes to keep that black man. Because let me tell you something, there are not a lot of available good black men out here that are still interested in dating black women. So let me just hit you with some facts. Naturally, there are just more women on this earth than men, okay? We are outnumbering them. So then there's a large percentage of those black men that are incarcerated. There's another percentage of those men that are just into men. It's just the world that we live in. There's another percentage of those men that are already taken and married, and a lot of them are not marrying the black women. So when you do come across a black man that is single and good and actually willing to date a black woman, how do you ensure that he is actually desiring you and wants to commit to you? It gets worse. Okay, here's another fact. The number of black men who are marrying outside of their race has drastically increased, which simply just means they are not picking us, and that is a big concern for me. So you got to ask yourself, what is it about you that makes us less desirable? That is what we have to figure out, because the men do desire to be in a relationship. They're getting married and they're outnumbering us in marriages. They're just not picking us.
So it's time to really figure out, how can I be different? What do I need to switch up to really get what I truly desire from this black man? Let's talk about it in the comments. I don't know who needs.
First of all, the scarcity mindset that y'all employ and y'all are devoted to. First of all, you have to define what is good, because Lamar Odom and Tristan Thompson were her choices. Okay. First, you got to define what is good. But there were people in the comments, and I want to read some of the comments, because I told her, I was like, you cannot be for women. You have to be a male-centered, male-identified, male-worshiping person in order to put into women's mind a scarcity mindset. There are women scrounging and groveling and waiting at the end of the table with their mouth open for somebody, some black man, to choose them. And they dangle the carrot of marriage in your face. And you also are so desperate to be married. I don't know why, but the choices that you have are already feeding into your my stomach is growling. Feeding into your scarcity mindset. The idea, she said, women who want to date black men. There are droves of race loyal black women. There are droves of black women who are just in community with black men, and that's really all they want to choose from. Even though they know. So I want to read some of the comments, because I was like, girl, this is a mess. Listen, listen again. Because then she goes into telling you, what do you need to do to attract the men that are costing the economy $50 billion because they are unemployed, or carrying the highest and distributing HIV throughout the black hetero woman community? What else do you want to go to? No home ownership. What else you want to go to? Low college admissions. What else? And graduations. What else you want to go to? Violent. What else you want to go to? What else? So I'm trying to figure out where these men, like I say it all the time, y'all bobbing for apples, and you pulling up these rotten ass apples, and you still trying to figure out, you still dipping your head in the same goddamn barrel with the same rotten apples over and over again. Go to another barrel where there's different color apples. Try that. If y'all so devoted and need your offspring to have a dark skin tone, there are Asian people, Indian people with dark skin tones. Date outside of your race. If you haven't seen the numbers of women who have been negatively affected by this group of men, but you still are out here telling women with full conviction, what do you need to do in order to attract one of these good black men? Bitch, show me where they are. Is it one in every state? Maybe. Is that what it is? And that's why the girls are looking crazy. Hair all over their head looking for a man, child. Trekking the tundra looking for a man. What do you need to do to make yourself more desirable to a motherfucking fickle ass man?
It takes to keep that black man. Because let me tell you something, there are not a lot of available good black men out here that are still interested in dating black women. So
there are not a lot of good black men out here interested in dating black women. So why are you still interested, Dodo? Why are you still interested? Why are you still interested in a group of men who have shown you, girl, time and time again, you are not their preference? Even with your light-skinned ass.
Naturally, there are just more.
There's more women than men. You better hurry up and find you one good black man. Let me read the comments. Let me shut up. Let me shut her ass up. Robert from the Cosby Show. Wow, sister. This is stating the right facts and stats and addressing the right questions. I have so much to contribute. This is an IG live waiting to happen. And she ends up having an IG live with him. This is a post from September. LMAO, sheesh. This is from Not Your Typical Woman. Shout out to her page. Don't y'all get tired of embarrassing yourselves and begging a group of men who don't want you? It's exhausting and desperate to see. Y'all are the only group of women who hype up these males only for them to turn around and hype up other groups of women over you. Stop being desperate for black love. Another one. How about stop limiting yourselves to black men? Okay, here's another one. There are many stats that also state that 80% of black men that are heterosexual marry black women. Out of 29%, you dummy. Only 29% of black men will ever get married. 29. And of that 29%, 80% of them will marry a black woman. Also, half of those men will end up in a divorce initiated, more than half will initiated by her. Before the average marriage of 8 years. They don't even make it to 8 years. So what are you saying? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's why you can't talk to these weirdos. And then you got these weirdo ass women, eyes just blinking like, girl, if you need to find you a black man, girl.
Girl, stop.
How are you for women? You cannot be for women if you're telling women, one, have a scarcity mindset because there's one out there for you. Number two, find out what you need to do to be desirable to these men because even though you want them, they're not picking you. Girl, when do you get a goddamn clue, bitch? That's what I want to know. When does the blue clues start showing up for you? Girl, I said it's only 29%, not 80%, and black men are twice as likely to get a divorce initiated by women. I said to her, why do you think just because a person is the same race that they're made for you? Why do you believe that black men are made for you? Why do you feel like you're subjected to black men? That is your only choice. Why is that? I really don't understand that. Why? Oh, because they understand the struggles of being a black person? Girl, bye. Oh, because I want my children to have melanated skin? Girl, you can find there's melanated people all over the globe, honey, girl. You're limiting yourself to the small group. You're limiting yourself to the good black men, right? One who possibly doesn't lean into his socialization, one who's possibly attuned, one who understands that there's something greater than him in this world. Maybe. And then y'all scarcity. It's already a scarcity. Yeah, they in jail. You know why? Because they violent. Yeah, they gay because they just gay. And then, yes, they're getting married to other women and not you. But those other women are all over TikTok letting you know, I got the same nigga you would have had, girl. And then your choice in partnership was with Lamar Odom after Khloe Kardashian. The Yelp reviews were out there and you still, was that good black man that you were looking for? But listen to this. She got a lot of shit on her page. Let me go to her other videos. I was like, oh, she's a worshiper. Here she goes. Listen to this shit. Oh, I gotta unmute her.
And guarantee. I don't know who needs to hear this, but baby girl, let that man sleep in today. Okay, if he's a football fan, guarantee he was up late last night watching Prime in Colorado in the double overtime win the game. Okay, he is tired and that man needs some rest. And I know I told y'all last week that only Sunday and Monday belongs to him, but I lied. I am sorry. We're gonna have to give him a little bit of Saturday too, because baby Dion got the place rocking. Okay, and it's not just a game; it's a whole extravaganza the whole day. Okay, Lil Wayne
have to feel like they're wanted. They have to feel like they're needed. And it's part of ego stroking, and it's what we need. Yeah. And so that's what they need. You need it. Everybody needs that. Yeah. So if you're so into the fact that you're constantly pushing him away because you're letting him know how much you don't need him, then why wouldn't he be with you? Because you don't need him.
Yeah, he gonna go be with the girl that need everything.
Right. So make that independence the compliment for him.
Yeah.
Make that where you come in and y'all lock arms and y'all build empires and you raise your kids a certain type of way. You basically you have this foundation that you set based off the fact that because you're independent, you're driven and you're motivated, and you can be that compliment to him. But don't use that independence as a way to say I don't need you.
It's some bullshit.
I know this for a fact. To be independent, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy, and you have to be very strong.
Women have been independent in their marriages, independent, doing for themselves and doing for other people. At a time when a woman needed a man is because politically, socially, she didn't have rights. I don't know why the fuck you want to go back to a time and mimic a time where black women didn't have rights. Why? Why would you give this advice? Being independent is hard. What are you talking about? So you want to be dependent on a male human being socialized in this matrix? Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? You want to mimic that because being independent and doing for yourself is so hard. What kind of bullshit is that? Listen to your fucking selves. Talk. You sound ridiculous. Listen.
That same energy and strength you use to be independent, you can use that to compliment him. Because it's going to take the same amount of strength and energy. It's all work. You might as well do it to compliment your man because he's going to reward you for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So focus your energy in a different way.
Are you a dog that needs to be trained, you fool? Ooh, girl. I said, this bitch is really a male worshiper. Just listen. If you want to know what male worship looks like, listen. And then in the guise of giving women advice, you don't fuck with women if you give them advice like this. You don't fuck with women. You fuck with niggas. And you want the niggas to fuck with you. And you go out and choose Lamar Odom and Tristan Thompson. Those are your choices in good black men. After you have seen their behavior, you have so much faith. And then you're giving women this advice as if it serves them. Nothing that they have said in here serves a woman. He's going to reward you after you start depending on him. Are you a dog?
It doesn't mean you can't have your own. It doesn't mean any of those things. You could still work. You could still have all the things that you're needed to make you feel whole and make you feel appreciated.
But you need to play a role in order for him to feel like a man. He's so codependent on your behavior that you need to tie yourself into a goddamn pretzel so he can feel like a motherfucking man with a whole dick standing there. Girl, listen.
To hear the things that you're not doing correctly, right?
Yeah, that's tough for us.
It's tough for us. Nobody wants to hear, hey, maybe you should lose weight. Hey, maybe you dress a certain way. Maybe you should do your hair a certain type of way. But you got to give credit to the man that's willing to speak up and tell you about the things.
Yes.
They want you to turn into a motherfucking pretzel. If I had some room.
Yeah.
If I had some room, I'd put my damn leg behind my goddamn head. That's what they want y'all to do. Turn into a goddamn pretzel. Lose weight, bitch. If he don't like me, this is what the fuck you gonna get. If he don't like you the way you are, fuck him. I'm so tired of this advice. And it's black women. And it be light-skinned black women. How the fuck you sitting here not chosen by none of these niggas and you are already in a colorism hierarchy? Are you still getting the same results? So bitch, what the fuck does that tell you, dummy? Oh girl.
Yeah. Down. Myself, please believe I'm gonna do it for him. Because the sea is wide open, y'all. Women are everywhere, and these women are clawing their way at these men because these get white. Keep yourself together. Number one, more so for you. But when you can't do it for you, understand that the same way you want him to look the same way he did when you met him, it goes the other way too. So Correct. It's not. Well, I had his children. Yeah, I had children too. I had 2 of them. Come on now. It's not to let yourself go. It's not. No. And there's too many options now. There's surgery. There's non-invasive things. Okay, ladies. Today is football Sunday. Queen B. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're a single woman, it's time for you to get some new friends. Now I know the friends you got right now. They good for going out. They good for girl talk. They good for going out the country. They good for the bar. But if you don't have at least one friend that's happily married in a healthy relationship, you're not growing in the right direction. Okay, you need a friend that can be a model for where you're trying to go.
If she's not lying to you about how her marriage really looks, bitch. Y'all be fucking lying to these girls out here, trying to get them into the club so they can be miserable like your miserable asses. Doing for a man, mothering him and babying him and centering him. You sound like some fucking idiots. I'm going to go back to that post and I'm going to read another one of those comments.
I don't know who needs...
Shut your ass up with your dumbass advice. We don't care. I will date white men. Okay, well then that makes me feel good. I'm okay with you disagreeing. So marry a good white man. This is a image of a white man in the picture. Exactly. So what the fuck? Why are you waiting around for a group of men who you admit don't choose you and who you are telling women what do you need to do so these men will finally pick you, girl? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. There's a huge growth in numbers of white men marrying black women and vice versa. We are not about to beg, sit around waiting, hoping, etc. to be picked by a black man. I see nothing but mixed couples every day, Chinese, black, Latinos, and blacks, but I actually do see black men marrying black women as well. There will be no settling just to be picked. If it's not worth it, peace it is. I date outside my race now, just like the men, and I'm loving it. Majority of the world will be mixed in the next 200 years per statistics. So I digress. I'm dating for quality, not race. Those days are dead for me. Shout out to this girl, the Bonnie Moore. Because amen to that. I'm dating for quality, not race. These days, those days are dead for me. Girl, but you know the quote, yes, all men, honey, because you see the girls are down there divorcing their white husbands too. So. And we'll find out what's going on with Jody Turner Smith. I want to know what's happening. Someone said black women are not the problem. Black men treat us like we're disposable because they know you're going to be sitting there waiting. Like a dumb bump on a log. Just sitting there waiting. I'm going to wait for this good black man. I done lost weight. I done got surgery. I done did everything. And he's still looking over me, girl. But I'm going to sit here and wait for him, girl. I'm going to sit here and wait for this man, girl. Because this is good black man out here, girl. And I done everything, girl, for this good black man, girl. I hate it. This is a careless and unfounded statement, especially on the world stage where this will be viewed by thousands. There are a lot of black men around the world that desire black women and marry and procreate and provide and protect us. They're unhappy. The unhappy are the loudest on the internet. For the record, black women are desired and desirable by all races. The black experience is not a especially the black American experience is not a monolith. But if you didn't know, if you haven't caught on yet, these niggas act the same across the globe, girl. From one corner of the sea to the next. They act the same. They're socialized the same. We are under a system of patriarchy. So when they come out the factory, their factory settings are already fucked up and not meant to combine with yours. But you've been sold a goddamn dream that I need to find. And I need to do all these things so I could be ready for him while he does nothing. I saw a video the other day of some women on some fucking some pillows, down grinding, rubbing their damn coochies on some pillows, trying to figure out how to ride some dick. I have never seen a class for men trying to eat some pussy. They don't even care if you come. The damn statistics are here telling you that the women are unsatisfied in their unsatisfied in their hetero relationships. And y'all still down to the local gym humping pillows, trying to figure out how to ride for these niggas. How to learn how to suck dick for these niggas who don't give a fuck if you come or not. Someone said we can soften up, smile more, be friendly, nice and kind. Stop thinking the world revolves around us and be considerate. Let him know that he is respected and appreciated and so on. Another light-skinned woman. I don't know what that is. And look at what's her name? Tina Knowles. Those be the ones trying to get you. They be trying to get you and trying, oh girl, there's a good black man, because they know they keep going through the cycle with the same bullshit. Albert Einstein once said, or is quoted to have said, we don't know if the motherfucker really said it or not, but the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. They are so cute. Those little dogs are the cutest little things. They have a system. Girl, I'm so tired of y'all. Ladies, date outside of your race. It's 100% okay. I love black women, but you, listen to this, but. Everything after but is what they really wanted to say. I love black women, but if you consistently wear wigs, weaves, and medium to gigantic lashes, then it's definitely a no for me. Sorry, not sorry. Girl, the average black woman is not running around with medium to gigantic eyelashes. Here they are again with what they need for you to do in order for you to be attractive to them. Girl, go find a woman who doesn't have these attributes, dummy. Here's another one. I love we are not yours, black women. But in today's society, a lot of black women aren't willing to build with black men. Why? Why? Ask yourself why. Why is that? They want us to come perfect. And if we're not, they're not giving us a chance. That's not true. Black women give imperfect men a chance every single day. Every day. Every day. Every day. They give mediocre men access to them every single day. Every day. They are encouraging you to get married, but encouraging you to get married to a group of men who don't get married. They're not asking women. Y'all are in a system. Y'all want to follow a system where the man is defines the relationship. So he has to propose to you. They're not proposing. They're not proposing. And if they do, you leave him within an average of 8 years. Less than that, actually. You leave him. I guess y'all want the mug and the t-shirt. I guess everybody needs to get married once, I guess, or practice it one time and see if how it works out. But it's a flip of the coin, my dear. It really, truly is a flip of the coin. Even though marriage rates and divorce rates are down, they're down, people are still getting divorced at 50% of the time. Still. So even though the ones are still trying to participate in systems that don't serve them, they still find out 50% of the time the shit don't work. And we're not, oh, the dog is running through the sprinklers. I love that. He's like, yes, he's running through all the sprinklers. Oh, and then he's going to get in the car. Oh, that's so cute. Let's see. 88% of Black American men are married to Black American women. Of the 29%, oops. Y'all keep quoting that 80% of Black men marry Black women. It's of 29% that actually get married. So you're working on 29%, less than 30%. Less than 30%. But of that group, 80% of them marry Black women. And 50% of them will end in divorce. Okay? That's just what it is. So we should act out of desperation as a pick-me or just settle. That's what you said. She said, that's crazy how you got those options out of what I said. Yes, you said there's not a lot of them to go around. What do you need to do to make yourself attractive to them? Girl, giving poor advice. So what's Jeannie Mae's excuse? She's not a Black woman. And is what our Black men would, according to the world and statistics, be called an exotic woman based on her just being a different race. You can't tell me Black women ain't exotic. I don't know where the fuck y'all get this shit from. Stop it. Stop it. But yet and still got one of our Black men. They're not yours. And stop making those public proclamations that these niggas are yours. They're not yours. They should be sovereign human beings. But you act like you so desperately need to be close to one, and he so desperately needs to extract energy from you. But still got one of our Black men to marry her and couldn't keep him. So what's the excuse for that? Why are y'all constantly bashing Black women and trying to teach us how to keep our Black men when we birthed our Black men? There ain't nothing that we can do, especially if we can give life to a Black man. A lot of Black men don't have values or principles that need to keep or lead a Black woman. Why do you think, because he exists as a male, that his job is to protect and provide and to lead you? You are a full fucking human being, grown ass motherfucker. Girl, this shit pisses me off because y'all want to act like you are, oh, I need to depend on a man and I need a man to protect and provide for me. You're a grown ass motherfucking woman. Get you a goddamn gun and a dildo. Shit. A dildor. A dildor. Girl. So stupid. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'm about to go to the dispensary. Y'all want to ride with me to the dispensary? Girl, that when I tell you that shit pissed me the fuck off when I heard that. And then when I look through her page and I see that she is a Black male worshiping ass woman. And let me tell you guys, if you are a black male worshiper, please don't go when you decide to date out. Don't start worshiping other men. Don't start worshiping other men because they all come out of the same fucking factory. They all come out of the same goddamn factory. So when you see the quote, yes, all men, I think I'm about to make a shirt. Yes, all men. Yes, all men, girl. All of them. And hope yours has the brain that you need him to have on that day. Shout out to my grandmother. They know any woman giving you advice that doesn't serve you is a worshiper. Listen to her speech. Listen what advice she's giving you. None of the advice she gave you will serve you. It serves a man. So if a woman is giving you advice, listen to her. If it doesn't serve you, I'm not going to give you advice that doesn't serve you. I know what that looks like. I know what it feels like to think somebody is giving you advice. And then when you actually dissect it, you're like, this don't have shit to do with me. You done gave me advice that serves somebody else. What? What about me? Oh, no, but you're here to be a maid, a mule, and a mattress. And shout out to Rodney the Voice, a goddamn mother. When y'all over here sunning these niggas, calling them your child, including them in the count of your children. Shame on you. That's some kind of honorable thing to count your husband as one of your fucking children, girl? I gotta go. You heard the alarm. That's my time. The red light is flashing. Take care of each other. Center your goddamn self, girl. What is wrong with you? Don't listen to none of these fucking pick-me, male worshiping ass, mammy, mountain climbing ass bitches. Stop it. Because they mean you no good. Even the ones who are trying to tell you how to be feminine, they don't mean you any good either, because their guidelines for femininity are constructed by men. So what do you think that's going to get you? How far do you think that's going to get you? Girl, you take care of yourself, center yourself, and protect your energy and your sanctuary. Girl, peace.